dielectric union standard, there's a no nipple standard that I know of, but,
There's a thread standard.
what was that back chatter?
There is a thread, ASTM thread.
Thread standard, thank you. But the standard he's referencing to is that when you don't have a standard nationally recognized, then IAPMA will write you a PS, a property standard, typically. Because they've done that for Sales Inc., got the timer running so I don't go over. My presentation today has completely changed from the time I found out this is going to be recorded, and I'll be blasted up to YouTube and possibly lose my job. So for Karen and Sandy's ears, it's going to be a little different and a little cleaner. We'll start off with the finest saltless water conditioner called Enviro in North America. Without salt in those brine-free areas, or if you don't have any electricity required to use Enviro, all sizes are available to reduce scale 99.6%, including better than bottle quality water with your carbon tank, such as Larry has in his house and I have in my house. We enjoy Enviro quite a bit. The Enviro company also makes a tankless water heater shield to protect the tankless heater if you can't have an Enviro or a salt system. So see me afterwards if you're into Enviro. As far as gray water, the most popular topic in chapters 15, 16, and 16A, you will need a diverter valve, not from Home Depot or Lowe's, but a listed valve with Dwight's firm called IAPMO and meet property standard 59. This is our manual valve. In fact, I'm holding it upside down for you novices in the audience. No, it was right. It was right. It was a test for Karen.
You ate too many cookies.
So the water's heading down to the sewer, and I want to divert it over to my gray water system, whether I'm using it for toilets, urinals, irrigation. I simply manually close this valve. For those who live in Palos Verdes, we have the Siri one. I tell Siri, close the valve. I'm having a cocktail party. I can no longer go out and open and close my own valve. You'll do this with electronics, which we don't furnish. We just furnish the valve. Size is available, 2, 3, and 4 inch. In French, un, deux, trois. Last on my list is shark bite PEX. PEX has been around a long time. Since I started coming here in '94, I've heard of PEX. And all PEX systems, whether type A, B, or C, are allowed in Chapter 6 in the Plumbing Code. And this particular PEX is unique, not because of the PEX type, or the PEX color, red, white, or blue, or coil, bowl, coils, or straight pieces. What makes this PEX unique is I don't need any tools to install it. I simply take the push fit technology by SharkBite. I simply insert it into the 1-inch coupling, and if I see green at the end, I don't have to go through the apprenticeship committee at 582. Well, that was sort of right in there, wasn't it? So, anybody that wants to see PEX from 1/2 inch through 1 inch, we make it all the way up to 2 inch, but on the Evo PEX 25-year warranty system, those stop at 1 inch, and I go to a brass fitting from 1 1/4 and up. These are non-removable. So we did PEX, we did SharkBite, we did gray water. We have raffles for you. Drawing numbers for raffle, Mr. Reed. Oh, it was Mr. Zinn.
Yeah, Reed's next to me.
Zinn Tundell. Go ahead.
It's your SharkBite. It's NFS 61. Okay.
It's not only NSF, thank you for asking, but the folks down at World Reliance who own SharkBite actually has an RR number with the City of Los Angeles, which on this material, Ed knows, you got to have an RR number for this type of material, and we have that. Including in that report will be a sizing table. Since these are insert fittings, you won't size them as you would copper. Were there other questions?
So City of LA already approved your sizing table?
Yes, it's included in the RR report. I can send you a copy on Saturday, Sunday, anytime you want it.
You know me, right?
Yes, I do.
What are the costs of those? Ira, what are the costs?
Oh,
How much?
the question was, if you could hear Larry, who has an Enviro water system in his house.
If I did household sales, we'd have problems.
We're gonna see you in the lobby.
She's
An
taller than you.
engineer,
I'm taking it down.
an
She's
engineer
taller than
asked,
you, Ira.
an engineer asked me if these fittings cost more than an insert fitting typically used in Upinar, Zern, so many other people out there doing PECs. And the answer is yes, they do cost more because you don't need a $700 tool to press it, expand it, crush it, kick it in the, oh, I'm sorry, it's clean time. So yeah, these fittings are gonna cost more, but they're gonna save labor. This is the fastest joining method in the labor calculator because there are no tools. You're simply throwing it together. Sure, here, take this home and show it to Patty.
Do your own, do your own. And it leaves no marks for when you beat them. Back of the legs, back of the legs.
So yeah, I don't have the cost because as a manufacturer rep, we never discuss costs. You have to go through our distributor in town in Southern California for the actual cost. But yeah, my guess is these are gonna cost a couple dollars or $1.50 more than a standard insert fitting, but you're not gonna have to recharge a battery, you're not gonna have to buy tools, you're not gonna have to calibrate them, et cetera, et cetera.
So you need the half inch, because you can wrap it around their neck and strangle them. And then
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Get that on tape?
Oh, so, first tickets, 55. So why don't you just go past the limit and see if a bunch of radar lights come behind you. So just go past the limit and see if anything goes wrong.
What if you go off the road?
Well, that would be an autonomous driver. All right. Now,
The point I tried to make
I don't think you did.
was that,
So that's the limit, 4.3. In other words, don't ever put this down the drain.
Yes.
Now, I know Neville would never waste beer, and I know Alex would never waste a good Coke. So this won't end up down the drain. We won't have a low pH.
It's gonna end up in the drains, one way or the other.
I heard my name. Colonel, thank you.
Sanders.
Yeah. The trench is the width of the pipe and whatever Neville's shoe is. Okay, Neville's shoe's got 13s, so I put like a 4-inch on each side. So I need 4, 4, and 4. I need 12 inches.
Yeah.
He's laughing.
6 or whatever.
And it does work if you don't go too deep, but you can't be Judge Judy.
let me ask you
All
another
they look for
question.
is the numbers.
Let me ask you another question.
Well, we'd have a lot of coffee breaks after just 3 steps. Huh? He was there.
Well, you could put that into an 8-hour class.
And then, of course, prior to that, it was oil-based. And then EPA came around and said, quit using fossil fuel. Now look where we are. Don't use it at all. You're well on that.
Four band versus strip hand.
Did you have a question or you scratched? Okay.
Colonel?
It's really an outdated rule.
Oh, no, we're not going to debate that because we have a raffle. Thank you very much. See me afterwards.